Wait, where's the photo? Frick. My
I,
evidence.
your mom sent it to me. You're sitting on a
Okay.
bed, on a bed, I think.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
How come you only look 8 years old in that picture?
I'm a bit small in camera, but in person I'm big.
Aha. All right. I'm just teasing you, buddy. Good job. All right. All right. How's Adam today?
Good.
It's good, huh? And you didn't save me any cake. That's just mean.
What do you mean? It's no birthday yesterday. It's just going to Bogor.
Going to Bogor?
Yes. It's actually pretty fun.
See, this is going to be in the intro because your mom told me that it was her mom's birthday and you had to cancel test time because mom was there at the house.
Yesterday is my mom's birthday. 25 February.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So the planning was actually at 25 February. We were wanna go to the hotel because we want to celebrate my grandmother birthday. It is a fact. It is true. And then my grandmother said, "I don't care. Just celebrate it at the home." And I said, "No, just at the hotel because I need a vacation. You know, my family is a bit grumpy these days. Yeah.
Your family's a bit grumpy these days.
There's no vacation because it's just so boring at home."
Yeah, so we're going to do our word interest 28 test, but there's a twist. Did you get a chance to read your little outline here for the different part one? Okay, good.
I prepare myself.
Good. Yeah, I didn't give you any answers or anything, of course, but I gave you.
Of course not. That's just cheating.
The questions. So yeah. Well, that's the thing. We wanna get you guys ready for when you get to high school and you start doing these university entry tests, and IELTS is a lot like that, right? It's more and more we're going to that format, and the way they ask you questions, they want you to get to the point, get to the answer, and then give supporting evidence like examples or reasons why you choose that to support your answers. And that's one part of the speaking test. We're going to go through more next test 29. We're going to add part 2. But today we're just going to start with basic questions, social interaction. So it's better if you're in your webcam, you should try to adjust it so you can be comfortable, but adjust it so that your top of your head is at the top of the screen like that. That's the best position.
This?
For it. Yeah, exactly. And then the text will be underneath and it'll look very professional.
Nice. Yes, I like it.
All right. Part 1. We're going to practice this one for the first time, social interaction. And what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you some questions and you're going to tell me the answer and then give me some reasons why or why not why or why not, but reasons or examples to support your answer. So the first question is, do you like watching videos?
Yes, it's because, sometimes I like to watch YouTube and those silent, inspirational stories.
Oh yeah,
I like to watch that with my sister or my mother because I just like the way they make it. They make it to they're not sharing stories, they're changing lives. They just want to make the moral of the story is just helping hand or just believe in yourself. Yeah, that's all.
Is that the only reason you like watching videos?
And I like to watch people gaming too. That's all actually.
You like watching what too?
Watching people playing games and educational stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. And my mom always said, watch something like educational, like math or something. Don't watch don't watch games all the time. I mean, it's true. We use
Yes.
YouTube for educational or something.
Sometimes, but not all the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Entertainment's good. So that brings to the next questions. What kinds of videos do you watch? The dramas, educational, inspirational. Out of all of them, how many different ones do you watch?
I think I like comedy and like educational because I don't know, comedy just makes me laugh. Just makes me happy because you see, and I'm having a bad day or something, just bored out, not doing anything. I would just, you know, hear people podcasts or something, hear people comedy.
Something to make you laugh.
Yeah, something to make me laugh. So I cannot put my face grumpy all the time.
You kind of answered the first one with the second one there. All right, third question. How often do you watch videos in a day or a week?
Oh God, this is well.
Get in
I
trouble
watch
with
a
this
fun.
answer.
I watch a lot of times in a day. I would watch like YouTube videos for like probably 2 hours, and then per video probably I don't know. Those YouTube shorts, right?
Yeah, they're addictive.
Yeah, they're addictive. I don't know when my brain is like snapped after watching YouTube shorts. Even my sister follows me every time. Brother, I want to watch that YouTube shorts and stuff. It's like based off TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, direct competition. It's hard. A couple times I like get the phone out of here. I can't watch
It's
this.
just so funny how YouTube wants to be like TikTok because TikTok is popular because you just swipe. They're addictive, and then I think YouTube is genius because they want to copy their exact screen, their shorts and stuff.
They did. They're really popular. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I try to make a lot of shorts here. It gets a lot of attention, and my subscription
a
goes
lot
up a lot faster.
It's just 30 seconds or 1 minute, like telling an inspirational story, like math, for example. Is like I watched that too, and it's good.
Matt
like
made a
it.
short, did he?
No, Trevor made a short like advice
about Matt.
for
Oh, okay. One of my shorts.
yes.
Topic 2: outdoor activities. What outdoor activities do you do?
Oh, I like doing soccer and swimming. Those are like my favorites of all. If football is,
Why do you like doing those sports? Why do you like those activities?
Because if football is like running and shooting at the goals or something, just kicking. Yeah, I'm obsessed with football because at 2017 or 2018, I was really small compared to the others. I was like probably 4 foot something else, and the others were like 5 foot and 6 foot. It was really a difference. I know. I don't know. I was really brave at that moment, but then yeah, I was not really doing well because my body's
Gotta
really,
make the answer shorter. You're not telling a story here. I'm gonna start calling you Gappy.
I like to tell a story.
Oh, not this one. You only have 2-3 minutes to answer these questions.
Wait, it's a time? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is it's interesting. Okay.
2-3 minutes to answer all these questions, and we've already gone like 6 or 7 minutes.
Skip forward. I became.
Which activities do you feel have the best health benefits? Doesn't have to be the ones you do, but in general, which ones do you think have the best health benefits? Skipping. She said that too. Okay. So why?
Because my PE teacher said that skipping can, make gas toxin out of your body. Like you jump. Yeah, you jump only at one place. But it actually helps a lot. My PE teacher said it helps your heart.
Hmm. It's vigorous. Yeah.
Yeah, and it make your blood pressure more active. And it's actually a fact. I tried that before, and it was really exhausting. It was like driving a car with 6 pounds or something, 6 pounds of rocks.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
was really exhausting.
I tried doing it recently again, and it's not the same. I know boxers in them, they usually do skipping for a long time. It's a great workout.
Yeah.
Any
And
other
it's
sports?
uh probably swimming. It's like yoga, but it's like in water. You wave your hand.
Well, if you're doing laps, it's pretty tiring.
Yeah, yes. And if you do like competition or something, it will really be tiring.
Yeah, swimming is in my opinion, it's probably one of the best because it exercises all the different muscles that you don't
Yes.
normally use.
You use your hands, use your like legs,
Oh,
and even your
your,
tummy. Yeah,
your hips, your stomach, your back, lower back, shoulders, neck, you name it. Yeah, every muscle gets worked.
everything.
That's why I like that one a lot. All right, last one.
Right.
So imagine you're finished school now. Now you're going to build your own house. What would be the perfect place or environment for you to live in? What would you want around your house? Where would you like to live? It's not about the place, it's about the environment.
I would love, a field full of children playing like their sports and stuff. Like for example, when you make, I have this house, and in front of my house it's like a field, and I love it a lot. I spend a lot of time doing soccer, playing tag or something. It makes children play sports than just watching YouTube 8 hours a day or something.
So I would like to have a house around a playground or fields where I can play sports and be active every day.
Yeah.
Got
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now we'll go to reading.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I want to get you guys started on these types of tests now so we can start developing the techniques that you'll
Me
need
and
to
Gappy
use
are
it.
like similar. We really like to tell stories. I really want to
You
make
do. You paraphrase
the
and
answers
overtalk and
big or something.
yeah, that's not what these tests want you to do, though.
Yeah.
But you understand the IELTS testing format?
Yeah.
No. It's like a placement test. It's not really a test to see what your level is so much. It's more about understanding your level of efficiency. That's why they have the four skills, right? Reading, writing, speaking, listening. And you have to have like a 6.5 average. I'm pretty sure it's average on all of them in order to be able to apply to a Western university. The reason for that, it's not that how good your grammar is or stuff. It's that you have the capability of communicating and understanding at that level.
Okay.
Right? That's what it's all about. It's to make sure that you can follow the classes. Your English is good enough to understand what the professors are telling you, and your English is good enough for you to answer questions appropriately when asked. That's what it's all about.
It's just like a habit. You tell a story to a person is just so fun. I think Gappy would say that too.
Oh, Gappy just never stops talking when he does tests.
Even the spit is flying all over his
But it hurts him. It hurts him because that's not what the test requires. But anyway. Creating the perfect image. Let's read that. I'll ask you some comprehension questions here, and bada bing, bada boom, we'll be done, and then we'll go to our reading class.
Okay. Creating the perfect image. A. The advertising industry's use of digital editing was back in the news recently after complaints from politician Joe Swinson about two adverts for makeup products. In both cases, airbrushing techniques were used to improve the image of actor Julia Roberts and supermodel Christy Turlington. Swinson said that as the images were changed, they didn't show the true results that could be achieved by using this makeup.
Hmm. Do you understand the point of this article?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm saying that
It's just Photoshop or something.
well, no, it's kind of like what we experience a lot in Asia. You know, you turn the TV on and you have all this whitening cream that a lot of
Yeah,
Asian girls want, you know, and then all of
yeah.
a sudden they use the cream and they're white
This
like
is,
Mr. Trevor. Well,
mm,
no, that's not real. It's not
it's
true.
just it's just
It's called false advertising.
oh, it's where people make a lot of
Yeah, by lying to the people. And that's what they're talking about here. You're trying to sell makeup,
but it's fake.
but
It's just,
yeah, they're fixing the picture after to make it look better than it really is. And in the West, they have laws against that, and companies will get fined and all kinds of things will happen. You're not supposed to be allowed to do false advertising. That's what this is about. Okay. The company.
the company producing the products admitted Turlington's image was improved digitally. This included making her skin lighter, reducing oh yes, okay, dark shadows around her eyes, and giving her lips a more regular shape. They also agreed that changes were made to the image of Julia Roberts. C. Swinson's complaint complaint was handled by the Advertising Standards
Authority.
Authority ASA. They couldn't consider the digital effects in detail as they weren't given the original photos. So in the end, they decided that the adverts couldn't be shown. Joe Swinson had this to say: both Christy Turlington and Julia Roberts are naturally beautiful women who don't need retouching to look great. The ASA's decisions send a powerful message to advertisers, and let's get back to reality.
Hmm.
Are people actually worried about by all of this? A new report provides interesting information about attitudes to digitally improve photos in advertisements and magazines. According to the report today, teenagers note that these perfect images are false and many dislike them, realizing that they were created for the purpose of selling product. In fact, one 14-year-old American schoolgirl, Julia Julia
Blum, yeah.
challenged the New York-based magazine 17 to reduce the number of the false images it uses, saying that she wanted to see regular girls that looked like her in the magazine. There was supposed to be four teenagers. E. The way an advertising images is seen by an audience depends on their age and how familiar they are with technology. So says Karen Fraser, who is currently studying the results of research she carried out in this area. She asked girls between 10 and 21, as well as their mothers, about their attitudes towards advertising message. It seems that girls are quicker than their parents to notice the difference between ads and other content. They recognize that different techniques are used, but do not believe everything they see, says Fraser.
Do not believe everything they see.
Yeah. F. Having grown up with digital technology, younger generations ask more questions about ads, and recognize change images immediately. Indeed, many change photos of themselves in a similar way to post online. However, Joe Swinson still believes the advertising of this kind may have a bad effect on teenagers, making them less confident and possibly putting their health in danger.
Yeah, it is. It's problems with social media about that too. It seems to be. I think it was Jordan
Seeing their
Peterson.
face.
Well, Jordan Peterson talked, that psychologist that I like to listen to. He talked about some of the effects of advertising and social media, especially on young girls, young teenagers, and young women, because they seem to be more conscious about their look and their appearance, and society's kind of
Confident.
rough on that. Yeah. But it's caused a lot of problems because a lot of young women and girls, they're lacking confidence, and they're seeing these people that are so beautiful, and they're feeling
Yeah.
down on themselves. And yeah, it's a big problem.
The Kylie something, the one girl who like Kylie Jenner.
Oh, it's an actress or model or something.
Yeah,
Celebrity.
yes,
Sounds
celebrity.
familiar. Kylie
And then
Jennifer or something.
Kylie Jenner.
Is it Jenner? Yeah, I'm sure I've seen her on Yahoo something news come up.
And she always like make her body shaped skinny and her face makeup.
But it's hard. People want to be successful, and they want to be famous, and they want to be known and heard, and it's tough. It's tough. Yeah, well, that's why these governments, they need to have these regulatory, well, not departments. What do you call that? No, not departments. Well, the parts of the government, they just like they have, air traffic control police, FDA, I think it is. Is it? No, it's the Food and Drug Administration. These organizations in the government.
PD and stuff.
Yeah, what's the airport one? Today I've been drawing so many blanks, and it's just been working too much. Yeah, well, I mean, they police the airplanes and the airports and the owners to make sure that all the planes are at standards. You have this one here, which is the ASA, and this is Advertising Standards Authority. So these people are monitoring and watching these corporations to make sure they're not feeding young kids and young adults lies to make money. FDA, there's another one that's supposed to be the Food and Drug Association or Administration, where they're supposed to protect the people from the chemicals and all the stuff that goes into food. And there's lots of those. I keep saying departments, but it's not department. But it's really important that governments take these serious to help people, because it's too easy to manipulate people on social media and TV and the news. It's very important, especially for the younger people.
Yeah.
All right. So the questions related to this here. Swanson complained because the advert gave false ideas of the makeup's benefits. Is that why he was complaining or upset?
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. So how are they? I'm going to modify the questions now. How do they modify the makeup benefits? How are they doing that?
They choose not to do false advertisement again.
Yeah, how are they creating false advertisements? Giving false ideas. How are they doing?
They make that the person is given like a airbrusher technique to her eye and makes like a black an eyelid or something in her eye and black shadow under the eye.
Like Photoshop, right? If I sit here and I take a photo, that I can fix the picture and take the wrinkles out of my face,
and make her lips like a bit regular size or something.
Yeah, exactly. I can modify. Just like sometimes I take a picture and then I stretch it to make myself look slim.
Yes.
I can cheat on myself. That's okay.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly what it is. They're tampering with
Just
their photos.
making their hips bigger or something. That's basically
In some cases, yeah, absolutely. The company said that Christy Turlington's eyes were made lighter in color. Did the company say that?
false.
Yeah, they made the skin
Yeah,
a little lighter, not the eyes.
make like just like me, right? It is lighter than this. Huge
Light will do that for sure.
Yes, ring
Lighting
light
is
for sure.
very important. The ASA's decision was the result of a lack of information about images. That's a good one. The ASA's decision was the result. Why did they decide this? It was because there was a lack of information about the images.
True.
Yeah, that's kind of a tough question, isn't it? A lack of results.
Okay.
So they proved that they were tampering, right? They were messing with the photos.
Yeah.
So that's why they made their decision. So was there a lack of information about the images? There was a lack of realness, but I think they got all the information. So I don't think there was a lack of information. I think they found all the proof they needed. Right? A lack of if you were charged of a crime and a lack of evidence means I can't prosecute you. I have to let you go free because I can't prove you did it. You did something wrong. Right? So the same thing here. The ASA needs enough information to be able to fine them or penalize them somehow for misleading the public.
Yeah.
So they did do that. Therefore, there was no lack of information. Kind of tricky. I had to think about it too. That was a bit of the way they worded it's a bit tricky. Okay.
So is it false or true?
It's false.
False. Oh.
Yeah. They didn't make the information because they had a lack of information. They made the decision because they had enough information about the image. They knew what they were doing.
That's so tricky. Yeah, the questions were made think again.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The lack is what kind of sticks out. It's like, well, no, there's no lack of anything. There was a lack on the part of the company. The lack of transparency or lack of honesty, I guess, would be the best thing there. Swinson described the two celebrities in a positive way. Julia Roberts and Turlington. Swinson, Joe Swinson, described the two celebrities, Julia Roberts and Turlington, I forget what her first name was, in a positive way.
False.
Sure?
I'm sure.
Well, they actually gave them compliments. They said they're both beautifully natural women.
Yeah,
Naturally beautiful.
Because it's...
So they didn't say anything bad about the celebrities. They said something bad about the company. So they were very positive about the models, and they're beautiful women. They don't need this. Bah, unbelievable. What are we going to do with you? That's it. And put you back down to interest 18.
What the... What did I do? Why are you waiting?
2 in a row. The report suggests that teenagers realize why advertising improve images digitally. The report suggests that teenagers realize why advertisers improve images digitally. Do the teenagers know what's going on? Or are they being tricked?
I think they're being... No, I think they know what's going on.
Yeah, the one in this article, the ones they're talking about, they're the ones that brought the challenge and made notice, brought it to awareness by saying, this is not real. It was them. But it does affect some, but they don't talk about them. That's right. Julie Blum thinks 17 magazine. I remember that magazine. The magazine is called 17.
Okay.
17 magazine contains enough pictures of girls who are similar to her.
Huh?
She believes that the magazine 17 contains enough pictures of girls that are similar to her.
Probably true.
Bah. That's what she complained about. She wants to see more pictures of girls like her, not supermodels. Right? That's what she complained here in New York. Remember in New York. Where? It's a big article. Hard to find stuff now. American schoolgirl Julia Blum challenged the New York-based magazine, so she complained to 17, the magazine, to reduce the number of false images it uses. She wants to see regular girls that look like her in the magazine. Karen Fraser has completed all the work on her research project. Karen Fraser.
What? She did all the.
She completed all the work on her research project. That's in E here. Fraser.
Okay.
She's studying results. Yeah.
So she investigated or something?
Yeah, she did surveys and interviewed girls between the ages of 10 and 21, as well as their mothers, about the attitudes toward advertising messages.
So you mean like which teenagers and
Don't you have the writing in front of you? You didn't print it, did you?
No, I did. Yeah, I see it. It's
okay.
10 to 21.
I'll take a quick look at the paragraph there and see if you can find the answer.
Probably. Yeah, I think it's true. She studied the research. Studying.
Yeah. Yeah, she finished all her research. Yeah. According to Karen Fraser, girls often have doubts about the truth of adverts. They often have doubts.
Doubts. Okay, doubts. You mean like...
Doubts means questioning whether it's true or not.
Yes, true.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Fraser continues. She suggests that teenagers understand digital techniques involved because of their personal experience. She says teenagers understand digital techniques involved and how they fix the pictures because of their personal experience. Is that how the conclusion she came up to? Let me go. I see the answer.
You mean the attitudes?
No, in Karen's research, she says that teenagers understand the digital techniques involved because of their personal experience.
True.
Having grown up with digital technology, younger generations ask more questions about ads and can recognize changed images immediately. Again, the way they word it. Because of personal experiences. Well, I don't imagine the girls have had personal experiences of the people photoshopping their faces. But with social media, it means they know the technology, can do it themselves on their Facebook. So I'm going to say, yeah, their own experience knowing the technology. So they must have played with it themselves. So they know how you can fix your own image. Last one. Swanson has proved that there is a link between certain adverts and teenage health problems. That there is a link. They are connected.
They are connected. They are.
Yeah, she's convinced for sure that there is a bad effect on teenagers, making them less confident and possibly putting their health at risk. Yeah, maybe going on
Yeah.
extreme diets to be
Cancer.
thinner or cosmetic surgery. Who knows? Kids, it's tough. You're growing up and your body's changing and your emotions are wild, and it's you're so influenced by your friends and where you live and the people around you. It's really hard for young people. That's why they need a good, strong family and good parent support to help clarify a lot of this craziness in our world that we always have to face. All right, buddy. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know if it was your best, but it was pretty good. You're doing very well, and you're doing really well against the older group there in reading. So you're everything is going very well. All right, so we're done on that one. That was a lot longer than expected.
Trevor,
Yes.
I have the proof
About
my grandma's birthday. I have the proof. Here's the photo.
I'm teasing you. I saw your mom sent a picture with a birthday cake.
Wait, where's the photo? Frick. My evidence.
Your mom sent it to me. You're sitting on a bed, on a bed, I think.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
How come you only look 8 years old in that picture?
I'm a bit small in camera, but in person I'm big.
All right, I'm just teasing you, buddy. Good job. All right.